Beware, spoilers ahead. The following contains plot points from Mike Flanagan's new series, The Midnight Club. 4 years after Mike Flanagan's breakout success with The Haunting of Hill House, the horror expert is back with a new offering, this time titled The Midnight Club. The new show, streaming on Netflix starting October 7th, tells the story of 8 teenage patients in search of the supernatural during their midnight storytelling hours at Brightcliffe hospice home. Flanagan based the show on Christopher Pike's 1994 novel of the same name. Midnight Club is unrelated to Flanagan's 2021 series, Midnight Mass, nor is it connected to his anthology of Hill House, The Haunting of Bly Manor, 2020, and his forthcoming installment, The Fall of the House of Usher. The show does, however, continue Flanagan's trend of repeating many of the actors he's already worked with, making it a fresh horror series peppered with familiar haunting faces. Get the who's who and all of Midnight Club's returning names below. Igby Rigney stars in Midnight Club as Kevin, the old soul teen who sparks a connection with protagonist Ilonka. In the last episode, Kevin breaks up with his girlfriend shortly before kissing Ilonka after their final Midnight Club meeting in the library. Fans first met Rigney in Midnight Mass, where he played Warren Flynn, the young teenage brother of Riley, a venture capitalist returning to his hometown after spending 4 years in prison. Flanagan fans shouldn't have to wait too long to see Rigney again, he's already been cast for an unknown role in Fall of the House of Usher. Anara Simone in Midnight Club, Simone plays Sandra, a devout Christian who butts heads with her fellow patients, especially AIDS patient Spence, over her religious beliefs. Though stubborn at first, Sandra eventually learns to expand her respect and love for others without losing sight of her faith. Simone also worked with Flanagan in Midnight Mass, where she played Lisa Scarborough, the daughter of Crockett Island's mayor who uses a wheelchair following a mysterious injury. Zach Gilford plays Mark in Midnight Club, the Brightcliffe nurse who handles all the teenagers' treatments, developing a special bond with Spence when his family rejects him because of his AIDS diagnosis. In Midnight Mass, Gilford played Riley Flynn, the venture capitalist who returns home after spending 4 years in prison for killing a woman in a drunk driving accident. He continues to be haunted by images of the woman throughout the show. Gilford will also appear in Fall of the House of Usher soon. Samantha Sloan plays Shasta in Midnight Club, the nonconformist neighbor of Brightcliffe who runs her own naturopathic supplement company and develops a suspicious mentorship of Ilonka in the woods between the two properties. Sloan is a very familiar face for Flanagan fans. She first appeared in The Haunting of Hill House as Lee Crane, the wife of Stephen, the eldest son who writes a book about the family's experience. In Midnight Mass, Sloan played Beverly, an overbearing member of the community's church who was equal parts annoying and iconic. Up next, Sloan will appear as an unspecified role in The Fall of the House of Usher. Matt Beidel appears in Midnight Club as Tim, Ilonka's stepfather who begrudgingly agrees with her wishes to move to Brightcliffe. Fans first met Beidel in Midnight Mass, where he played Sturge, the rough-around-the-edges island handyman. Beidel is also set to appear in The Fall of the House of Usher. Rahul Kohli plays a small role in this series, but remains a Flanagan favorite. In Midnight Club, they appear in one episode as Luke, an alternate universe version of main character Amesh during one of the Midnight Club storytelling hours. In Midnight Mass, Kohli played the island's new Muslim sheriff, who struggled to find his place in the town's Catholic community. In The Haunting of Bly Manor, Kohli captivated audiences as Owen, the house's cook with a supernatural love story. Kohli is also set to appear in The Fall of the House of Usher. Heather Langenkamp stars in Midnight Club as Drive. Stanton, the founder of Brightcliffe with a mysterious past of her own. Though this is Langenkamp's first role in a Flanagan project, she played Nancy in The Nightmare of Elm Street, making her an original scream queen and no stranger to the horror genre. Heather Langenkamp is royalty in my opinion, Flanagan said in the show's press release, adding that he wanted to cast a horror icon as the leader of the hospice home. After sending her the sides for an audition, Langenkamp returned a self-taped audition to Flanagan's team just hours later. Midnight Club also added a few new names to Flanagan's recurring actor list. Newcomer stars Ruth Codd, Aya Furukawa, and Soryan Sakota, who play hospice patients Anya, Natsuki, and Amesh, will all return in the fall of the House of Usher.